If you don't experience it for yourself, I don't really feel like you can totally judge.
Y'all cuss a lot.
You say awesome too much. It is used way too much, but it's whatever. I don't care. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is your favorite couple from the Midwest. West. Today we're going to be checking out a video, what do English people think about America? It's slightly redundant because I've talked to hundreds of people now from the UK. And
I don't think we've done a video.
No, true. And I think for the most part I kind of have a semi-idea of how people think of Americans, but this is more of a professional type setting.
Maybe. Either way, we're getting some English people's perspectives on what they think of us. Also, remember to like, share, subscribe if you like this kind of content. Please give us a comment down below because we enjoy those and we want to know what you have to say. Oh, but first I need to ask you a question.
What's that?
What is the first thing you think of when you think of English?
Tea. What do you think?
I'd say accents.
English people are very well known for their accents, but they are still known for their tea. I know it's a stereotype, but it's true, guys.
Drink a lot of tea.
Well, let's get into this and check out what you English people think of us Americans, and we will see if we agree with it or not.
Sounds good.
Now, what we're going to do today is we're going to find out what English people think of America/Americans. So, let's find out.
He sounds American.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
No, I haven't.
No?
Not yet, but definitely will.
I have been, yes. I've been twice. 3 times. Thrice.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, family holiday.
Right, okay.
No, I haven't actually.
Yeah, I've been to Florida.
Yes. I've been to America before, yep. I went to Florida when I was about 16, did all the theme park stuff. Absolutely loved it.
So one thing I've noticed real fast, again, when talking to people from the UK, it seems like if they've come over here, most of them, it's California, Florida, New
East
York.
Coast.
Like, those are the three main ones. And a lot of Florida is because of nice weather and Disneyland.
And Universal Studio.
Yes, I have. Chicago. Never. Really want to.
Oh, nice.
Never been. Yeah, I've been to New York City.
No.
No.
Just a lot of takeaway food.
I think growing up,
You say takeaway food?
Yeah.
Is that how you say fast food? Or is takeaway food different?
When I think takeaway, I think of ordering in, picking up takeaway. Like
Like carry out?
Yeah, I carry out.
Kind of like fast food, I think. I'm a little confused by that phrasing.
I think growing up, I always thought America was a very similar place to the UK. Clearly, that we're very different.
That's fair, yep.
For me, I always see like America is almost like the bigger version of England. Like you do things bigger than us.
Oh my gosh.
You obviously have the Super Bowl, the halftime show. All of it's like huge.
People do
A lot
on
of
camera.
like musical inspiration and sort of style always starts in America usually, and then comes over to us.
Yeah, no, we really love America. It does feel as if you're walking around on a movie set the whole time.
Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. Like, we went on family holidays to Florida, and I got adopted by so many American couples when I wandered off on my own. It
I
was
can see that.
amazing.
It's like I see America as really divided. So like parts of it, like the coasts, I would definitely go to and would love to go to. But yeah, like middle America, like not really.
I went quite a bit.
No.
Middle America's the best. You meet the nicest people. You have really interesting weather, usually decent, but it kind of depends.
No, the weather can suck.
Yeah, especially this last week. You don't want to be in the Midwest. But anyway, we have lots of good things. I can only think of 2 right now. We live here.
I get the coast. It's beautiful. It's ocean. It's awesome. It is like the cities I think are similar. So like it wouldn't be such a big culture shock potentially.
Oh, for them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I hate when people say just like all of middle of America, which is huge.
Yes.
Just do it.
Majority.
For one, Colorado is in middle of America.
Have to go to Colorado.
Beautiful, beautiful state. Awesome. Just highly recommend it. Regardless, there are amazing places. Every state has something to offer. Genuinely.
Go to. But yeah, like middle America, like not really.
I
No.
went quite a bit of time ago, like 5 years. So it was kind of good, but like at the moment, all I know is Donald Trump, I'm not going to lie. So that's not, I don't like that.
The food portions were enormous. Ate a lot for breakfast and like always, so we were always like amazed at how much food.
If we ever go to the UK, though, that might be a big shock culturally. If we go like, well, I'm still hungry now. Not that I eat a whole lot, but I do like big portions because I feel like I'm getting more bang for my buck because then I have extra leftovers.
Ate a lot for breakfast and like always, so we were always like amazed at how much food there was available for everyone to eat. The biggest impression was the healthcare thing.
you're blessed as a country that you've got so many different cultures, so many different types of people, so many different races and backgrounds come into like a big melting pot, and that's what we share as countries. So I think patriotic is the big thing though for me. I think it's like a thing where like you actually have like a kind of a connection with your flag and your country that like not many countries actually do.
I think parts of it are cool. I quite like Florida, New York, the idea of the West Coast, but I think there's parts of America which I just do not agree with. The Deep South, that sort of places, the Trump territory, I think is absolutely crazy out there.
It was so cool.
Again, that is coming from someone who's probably not been to those areas.
Probably not.
It's not like that.
I think this video is only a couple years old, so that division status has just been building over the last few years, and that's a lot of what mainstream media would cover, so that's probably why they think of that.
I'm just saying, like, Deep South is not really... It's not like that. It really isn't.
It was so cool when I went. There was a jazz festival going on. I'm really into music, so that was amazing. Lots of incredibly large portions of pizza, which was really cool. So yeah, no, I really loved it.
I imagine being this like amazing buzzing place, kind of full of energy and a real like love of life somehow, a bit more than maybe we have here. And yeah, big portions comes into it, big portions of food. As America on a whole, I don't know, it's hard to judge. I think it's very varied.
For me, I have to see it for myself. I can't really say. I've just heard too many mixed reviews, so I got to find out when I get there.
I like that opinion. That's like one of the best.
Yeah.
Just like you don't know.
It's like I can't take someone else's opinion. I have to make my
own.
own.
What you said is very mixed reviews. I can totally get that. Like with our news being so divided and very one-sided on each side. If you don't experience it for yourself, I don't really feel like you can totally judge.
Honestly, I'm not really one to judge any place anyway. I just want to experience things.
What do you mean judge in a bad way? I just, like... The stereotype of them drinking. If I actually go over there and see every single person drinking.
Now, what
like,
I can almost guarantee is the cussing thing.
Oh, yeah, true.
I can already guarantee you all cuss a lot.
The accent is louder than like us English people. We're known to be quite quiet when we talk, whereas Americans are usually pronounce over you. So yeah, just like the big, very confident, I would say.
Well. Slightly disappointed since Trump, but saying that we can't really talk with Brexit, so...
I think the interesting bit for me is that they kind of think America's the centre of the universe.
Or not.
So there's not a lot of understanding of what happens in the rest of the world.
I think I'm the most so happy and so willing to talk to everyone. No one on the tube talks to each other. It's not a thing. So many Americans start up conversations on the tube. It's kind of weird, but it's kind of cool as well.
Can we talk
they seem really bubbly and nice, to be honest. Like, yeah, they seem really comfortable, like outgoing and stuff.
Can I just say, I just noticed, I really like this guy's sweater. He looks really good in it. Like, that is a nice sweater.
Aww.
Nice, to be honest. Like, yeah, they seem really comfortable, like outgoing and stuff.
I'd say the first word is loud, as a sort of like general description. Very friendly, like charming, and want to know about you and get involved. Where sometimes some people would other places would step.
To be honest, I think that has to do with, like, if we notice someone who has an accent, we automatically want to talk to them because they probably have a story. Because if you have an accent, you're probably from overseas, and a lot of Americans don't have that opportunity to go overseas. And so we want to talk with you. Like, if it was just an American talking to an American, we're less likely to be as chatty. There's not that many conversations going on with random strangers.
There's plenty of people with bubbling personalities, though.
That's true, but just in general, it won't spike a conversation as much as it would if you notice someone has an accent, because then you do want to talk to them. Because we, like, just on our little travels that we've done when we were in Arkansas on our honeymoon, we came across this woman and she had an accent, or no, it was her boyfriend had an accent and he was from Australia, and so we ended up just talking with them for a long time because we were just curious, like, what are you doing here in Arkansas of all places?
So they don't step back from putting themselves out there, I feel. Having certain expectations based on their lifestyle of other cultures or countries.
I think they're very, very friendly. They can be overbearing sometimes.
I think of the word awesome. I hear also a lot of my American colleagues say awesome a lot. So yeah, awesome. Yes, exactly.
Okay, that is so true, because one, I say it a lot. But two, I've actually had people comment on the videos and be like, you say awesome too much. It is used way too much, but it's whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, also a lot of my American colleagues say awesome a lot. So yeah, awesome. Yes, exactly. Very enthusiastic and like very positive in a way that I think English people are not. So.
Yeah, she's nailed it. Enthusiastic and loud, maybe slightly. I think, but in a positive way.
Yeah, a lot of them are quite loud. Speak their mind, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. A lot of them eat too much.
I mean, they're pretty loud. Wherever you go, you know, you can hear them a mile away. It's not to say that they're bad people. I guess it's just different culture, different way of doing stuff. If they live here for a while, you'll understand that, you know, there's a few do's and don'ts, but otherwise, they're fine. They're not hurting anyone.
Oh, that's a good question.
I think Americans are very positive, and I think often we lack that here. So, positivity. Okay. Sometimes too much.
Music. Music, yeah, and food.
Yeah, music as well. Yeah.
It's good at being American.
Okay.
So like, it's good at having its national identity. Maybe it's not something that's
actually a good
felt
point.
across the whole. You know, if you go into the country, that people have different ideas of what it means to be American or not, and all that kind of.
I wonder if that follow along with like being patriotic. Like use like I'm proud to be an American kind of thing, or if that's just like we stand out and we own it kind of thing.
I know America's not the center of the universe. I'm not saying that, but I just feel regardless wherever country you're from, you should be proud of that country.
Yeah.
You know, if you go into the country, that people have different ideas of what it means to be American or not, and all that kind of thing. So I'm just speaking from an outsider perspective.
I get forward thinking. I think as a country, you've got things which a lot of other countries would love to have, and you're blessed with that. I think when you go over there, you do things in a way bigger and better than everyone else. I think you go over there and you think, oh, it's quite grandiose. It's got lots of things about it, and when you that's kind of the thing I really like it. And I think as well, it's quite nice to actually share similarities with a country. And I think when you go to America, you really do feel like it's not a massive change, or it's not a massive leap, and it's quite comforting, I guess, for British people when you go over, because it doesn't feel too different.
I love the culture, the positivity, the food, the beautiful like landscape.
I think I love how much variety there is in one place. Like I think they say something about how many people don't have a passport in America because you don't need to come out because you can see so much within.
Yeah.
So I think I love that, to have so much variety on your doorstep.
I still don't have a passport. So.
It's usually like the first place to have stuff. So like all the new foods or like...
Which is weird. Before starting the channel talking with people, I didn't really think that America got stuff first. But apparently that's why like a lot of people try to get into the American market, because if it takes off in America, then it could potentially do well like in other countries.
So we're the testing ground.
Yeah.
Interesting.
First place to have stuff. So like all the new foods or like technology, blah, 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 like America has it.
Like drones, probably. And then I could totally be wrong. This is just an example I'm thinking of. But like, you know, everyday drones for every single kid.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like probably took off here, and then it will perpetrate to other countries. And that was just an example. I could be wrong, guys. Don't hold me on that one. But
the new foods or like technology, blah, blah, like America has it. And then we're like, when's it going to come to the UK?
I think choice and variety. So when it comes to people, maybe even, you know, places you can go or things you can eat, it just seems like there's absolutely everything there. I mean, we have tons and tons of stuff here, but it's not mostly readily available everywhere.
I'm only going to say, especially with how this video is going, it's going to be Trump. It's going to be like 80% people are going to say
Trump.
The corruption is it's so good in America. I think it's better than England because they get everyone to stay hush-hush, earn a certain amount of money, and not be as successful.
Guns.
I'm afraid I've got to say Trump. How on earth they could vote for Trump?
Probably how mixed religion is into your politics. So many arguments for and against things. They'd be like, oh, why are you against this? Oh, because it's against my religion, so therefore we should outlaw it.
Right.
I have a real problem with that.
Okay, yeah, actually, you know, I don't like police, like your police in America, like, wow, like that is crazy.
Use of like tons of cars or something, and like emitting, you know, a lot of emissions. But the thing is, I feel like, I don't know if I feel like America is definitely like a big producer of all that stuff, but it's just so. Like everyone uses cars, and I don't know. It just feels like it's an easy thing to say.
It's kind of the kind of people who are in our eyes probably like bigots. Like I think for me the big thing is like everyone needs to be inclusive in the world. I come from London. I'm from a city where there's so many different people that you can talk to, and every single day you experience a different culture, a different way of life, and that's what makes this country great. And there's certain people in America when you watch them on TV that you just listen to and you're like you're slightly backward in your thinking, and it shouldn't be that way.
I think it's the feeling that they think they're the best in the world. That's the one thing.
I can see that.
Am I allowed to say Trump?
Absolutely.
Trump.
Okay, yep. That's fair.
And not so much him, but like what he represents, which is kind of quite an insular, or it seems to me anyway, a kind of insular mentality, which doesn't sort of encourage that idea of liberation and inclusivity, which I think to me is what America stands for. So yeah, I find that really a weird break in America, I suppose.
I think it's sort of the nationalism is wonderful in so many ways, but sometimes, like you say, a bit insular, and the sort of the American pride is wonderful in so many ways, but slightly
have a darker side.
Yeah, and I think that's probably what I don't like coming as an outsider into it.
Donald Trump.
Right,
portion sizes.
Portion sizes, make them smaller?
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
I suppose it's just all the things you hear about. You know, all of the problems that are going on with the country and the people who are running it.
Oh, that sounded interesting.
Okay, hey man, my name's Dan, and I live on a farm. I'd like to say that my accent's alright, but that's just what English people say.
I don't believe it, man. I just can't believe it. The whole gang's gone. Louis, Snake Eyes, Ritzy, Angelo.
Hello, how's it going? I had the most amazing time in Cali. We were on Venice Beach. It was so gorgeous.
So I was walking down the street and...
My name is Greta.
What's the name of his?
Oh my god, I cannot believe he dropped the baby. Again.
Hey y'all, my name's James. Gonna get a hamburger and fries?
There we go.
No.
I want to get a cup of coffee in Boston.
Oh gosh, that's bad.
You want coffee?
I was actually disappointed when I went to Boston. I didn't hear the Boston accent that much. I was disappointed.
It's because there's too many other people that aren't from Boston there.
I know, but that was a pretty bad Boston accent.
That was really bad.
I want to get a cup of coffee in Boston.
Say it every
What
once
do
in
you
a
want me
while.
to say? I don't
Sorry,
know, like
you'd be like-
my best American accent. Is that okay?
That's perfect.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Of course.
Perfect. That's good.
I want hamburgers and fries.
That's good.
Hey, my name is Danny. I love burgers, and I'm obese. And I'm sorry, that's really but yeah.
That's all right, Danny. Appreciate you doing this, man. All right, so in conclusion, that is what the English think of the Americans. It's been a long day, a long trip. This video is finished. Good night.
That was pretty good. That was a pretty good rounded perspective. You got a lot of different people with a lot of different perspectives and stuff. And I'm glad he kept the person that hadn't been to America at all to kind of see his perspective as well as those who've actually experienced it, which is interesting for sure.
Yeah, I thought he did a great job for like that kind of interview.
Mm-hmm.
Like he did have really good questions. They weren't trick questions. They weren't like just one sided.
They were unique questions.
So yeah, he did a great job. Thank you to James Prime for making this video available. I actually would like maybe eventually how the YouTube channel grows and stuff, I would kind of like to do something like that.
That would be interesting.
For like what Americans think of English people.
Oh.
Eventually. So we will see how the channel progresses, but that's something I would actually like to do. I think it'd be fun.
Are you brave enough to do that? You don't interact with strangers very much.
I think I could do it. I think I could. Anyway, yeah, just all around. I mean, a lot of them I would agree with.
Yeah.
Other than what we paused and broke down and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, let us know below what you thought of the video, and if you agree with those stereotypes, add your own stereotypes, or I guess just whatever you think of America. Guys, feel free to give us future recommendations on the good old Insta. Mm-hmm. Or the Discord. I prefer Discord because it organizes and keeps it there for me, but whatever.
Or just comment.
Or you can email. The email is also in the link below.
I always forget about the email.
Yeah, you can email. Everyone has at least an email. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, liking the video, and we will catch you guys in the next one. Please be safe, take care, look after one another, and stay nice and toasty warm.
I'm trying to be hip.
There you go.